Danny and I are getting on the road. Everybody's gone. Nobody is here. Yeah. I think the last person just pulled out, and before me, that was up on the hill. I have another day. I could stay another day if I wanted to, but I'm going to go meet another friend, and we are going to explore. We're going to explore Michigan and Wisconsin, and we left some hair for the birds, and I gave Danny a haircut. But yeah, we're fixing to leave.
Tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
So we say goodbye to you, Kentucky Lake, and all the little fishies out there. You can see they're all popping up out there like crazy. Thanks for watching my videos on this adventure, and I hope you'll join me for more. There's a crazy fly in here on my windshield, and it's like an inch. I can hear it going buzzing, so I have to go really slow through here because it's narrow, and my rake's doing good, and I'm gonna have to make a big wide turn to get up this steep hill. Yeah, I'm not going in the water, but it looks like I am, huh? Because I have to make a big wide turn here. Goodbye, lake. Here we go. We're leaving. And the lightning bugs are out. It's a curve, but all my stuff probably went flying. And coming up to the bathroom. Saucy walked up to this bathroom every day. There's some big potholes here, but I hate driving in the dark, but it's cooler. It's it's been very, very hot. So, road is, and I still have to dump the tanks, so I gotta get this seatbelt on. And Danny's like, where are we going? What are we doing? Oops. Roll up the window, keep the bugs out. Hope there's no bugs in here. Got some big potholes up here, and I gotta see if I can watch out for them. Not as bad as Parker. So if you can survive Parker, here they are, right here. Let's see if I can get around this side. There's one. Oops, there's two. 3. Let's see if I can get around this one. Oh, I did good. There we go. So Saucy said she saw 2 deer. Mom, if you could see the lightning bugs in the forest, oh my God. It's like somebody put their Christmas lights on. Try to wash my window off for you, but sorry. How rude am I? Look at this. Hardly anybody's here, even here at this campsite. There's like 2 people left. and then the campground host. So everybody would go by our camp and say, "You've got the best campsite in the whole place. You got the best camp in the whole place." And we're back on pavement. Oh, that's a nice big campsite. Back on the pavement. On the road again. So I'm hoping that you could see the mayflies. Maybe not. So I turned on the camera just in case. You could. And they're like crazy. Like these flies are all over the lake. And they make good bait. The fish just love them. And it's easy fishing when these mayflies come out. The only bad thing is that they're all over everything else as well. Like your car, your windshield. I mean, it's like almost like it's raining flies. It's raining flies. Not mayflies. Look at that. Blood splatter, blood splatter. Crime scene, crime scene. Look at that, all over my car. Yeah, gotta clean that off. Good morning, YouTubers, RV Rebel Watchers. Yep, I'm on the road again. And I was talking to a friend on the phone last night, and my friend goes, "Do I hear a blinker? Are you on the road?" Yep, I'm on the road. Yes, I am. And I said goodbye to Kentucky Lake. I do love it there. And you know what? So we decided we're going to do this again. Try to get the same campsite. Or maybe we'll go to Hillman Ferry, which does have hookups or electric, which might be, and maybe even a bathhouse. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does have a bathhouse. So maybe we'll try Hillman Ferry next year.
Turn left
or next
now.
time. Oh, cute little old car here. The Hideout. How appropriate. This place is called the Hideout. And how appropriate. They have a little gangster car there. You never know what you're going to see on the road. We're going to get on 57 North. And we're in Illinois. And what was my first symptom, a thing that I knew that I was in Illinois? The gas prices. Gas prices went up to $2.39 from $1.89. Yeah, big difference. Why is that? Taxes. So anyway, I got me my
In 1/10 of a mile, turn left onto I-57 North.
Thanks. So anyway, I got a lot of campers out here, rental campers too. A lot of RVs. So I got my coffee.
Turn left onto I-57 North now.
Okay, Abby, you're getting a little bossy, but I got a red light. And now I got a green light. Let's see. Traffic, let me turn. I'm only about 5 hours from home. What I call home. The property that I have the opportunity to stay at, where I stay, which is family owned. And where, if you have not ever watched me before, or if you have missed the videos where I talked about it, my nephews, my godson, put in 30 amp electric there for me. My brother and his boys, his sons, are electricians. So
proceed on I-57 North.
it sounded like a horn blowing, and actually, I don't know what it was. Anyway, so, yeah, so I'm fortunate enough to have electric. And I chose to take I-57 home instead of 65. Sometimes I take 65 and I go through Indiana instead of just right into, go through Indiana into Illinois. But I like just being I'm in Illinois, so I'm headed home. One of my Nomad friends is going to join me at the property in Illinois, and we're going to hang out there for a few days before we head up to a couple of Thousand Trails RV parks that we're going to stay at while we are Gander RV. Oh, those are some nice little RVs there. Yeah, before we head up to Wisconsin and Michigan. It's very, very hot in the south. Right now here at this time, and my car is reading 87 degrees. Yeah, and it's only 10:30. I can't imagine how hot it is going to get today, but most of the world is really hot. Sporting a ponytail today. So I saw, I was watching, trying to catch up on some of my videos. I don't get to watch a lot of them. I try to watch the videos instead of watching people who review the videos, because I don't want to take away the views from, you know, the people that I support. So even though my one little view might not mean anything, I think it does. And I did see Destination Storm, who I haven't seen in a long time, on the, talking about how she's still on YouTube, but she's doing Twitch now, which is another format for streaming. A lot of gamers use Twitch, but it's owned by Amazon. You know, when somebody decides to do Twitch and YouTube, but that's a lot of work, I tell you. I mean, it really is a lot of work. I video my travels and my Nomad RV life to document what I'm doing for myself, for my family, for my friends. But yes, of course, I am monetized, but I could never, ever live off the money from YouTube. I don't get a check every month. And in order to get a check, you have to make $100. So that tells you that the amount of money I make on YouTube is minimal, but I'm grateful for it. It does help pay for a tank of gas, a couple tanks of gas when I do get a check. Of course, at the end of the year, I do have to claim it and pay my taxes. Excuse me. But oh, slow down, it said. I usually don't go too fast. We got construction coming up here, which is fine with me because I prefer to go slower anyway. So I'm on my way, like I said, to my Illinois homestead, and I'm going to get some company and who's going to come and stay with me. It's the first time I've had anybody actually join me and camp with me at the property where I stay, and so I'm looking forward to it. I even told my son, I said, can I hire Rocco to come and cut the grass around the fire pit for me? My son goes, you don't have to hire him, he'll just go cut it. Rocco's my grandson. It's all construction over here on 57. I know that there's a reason why I don't usually take this road, but there's always construction. Till November 1st, I think it is. But that being said, if I see something, I'll say something. So I haven't done a buzz in a long time. I know. Because everybody was quarantined and there was nothing buzzing, you know? But, and even though some people are still quarantined and not doing a whole lot, other people are creating little homesteads, you know, like Pandemonium and like Camper Van Kevin and a few other, and Jamie, Enigmatic, Nomadic. They're getting little homesteads together, like similar to like what I have a little homestead at my family's property, where I can stay if in the event I have to stop traveling for any, you know, length of time due to whatever, you know. But anyway, I've also been looking at alternatives to air conditioning. But anyway, talking about rigs, I just wanted to tell you, I was watching the RV'r news program. It's on YouTube. This guy is really great. I watched his program and learned a lot about the lemon laws, you know, pertaining to recreational vehicles and travel trailers, etc. I watched the video I watched this morning. I have been talking about this product and researching it, and I was having my brother, the electrician, my baby brother, look into it, because he's like, to me, he is the expert. You know, he's my go-to person. You know, the men in my life are my go-to person, my son and my brothers and my brother-in-law. So my four guys, and my nephews, you know, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, I don't know how many I have now, but they're my go guys, they're my go-to men, and they teach me a lot. You know, they say, like, Mom or Aunt Carolyn or my brothers will say, get on YouTube and watch a video on it. Get out of your car and look under your hood when they're fixing it. Ladies, don't just sit there and play on your phone in the waiting room. Make sure you know what they're doing to your rig. Watch what they're doing so you'll learn from it. And that's how I have learned. My uncle said to me, my dad's youngest brother, who looks just like my dad, you know, he said, my Uncle Paul says, how did you learn all this? You're so smart. How did you learn all this? Well, I learned because my family, the men in my life, have taught me to learn, to watch everything so that you know what's happening and you know what you're paying for, and you know how to fix it maybe yourself if it should ever happen again in your life. You know, don't just stand on the road, on the side of the road, filing your nails and playing on your telephone, putting on your lipstick. You could do that while you're watching a YouTube video. Stick it on a tripod, watch it, do what you got to do, and still be a girly girl. Okay? But this gentleman made a product, and I heard about this from a Canadian man that fixed my rig when I was at Lake Panasofi in Florida, where they had the horses. You know, remember that place? It was really cool, that had water. Well, I'm going to go back there. But they have free camping for 7 days, but you got to make a reservation. But it's free. So he told me about a product called Soft Start or Easy Start. There's two, Easy Start and Soft Start. But this particular one that I have learned about since then is called Soft Start. With Soft Start, it's got 5 wires, and it's a little box, and you put it on your compressor of your air conditioning, your rooftop air conditioning in your rig. It can be a travel trailer, it can be a Class A. Sometimes Class A's can't run both air conditioners if they have 2 air conditionings, the bigger one, off of the 30 amp hookup. If they don't have a 50 amp hookup, they can only run 1 air conditioner. In this case, this Soft Start, put in on your air conditioning rooftop unit, takes about 45 minutes. They will even assist you if you can't figure it out yourself. They'll give you consultation online. Put this Soft Start on your rig, and you can run your air conditioning in your rig off of your 2000 Honda or your 2000 Predator. I have a Predator. My Predator 2000 I've had since my first rig. Love it. I change the oil, I take care of it, and it works great. And it was a great deal, and I only paid $400 for it. great deal. And it's only 50 pounds. I can pick it up. Right now it's in the back of my truck. I picked it up and put it in there. I'm 65 years old. And I put it in there all by myself, filled with gas. Those people who always say, well, give me the link for that channel. Well, I usually did. It's probably right here. There's going to be a little white thing. It'll come out. And all you got to do is click on that. And it'll list all the sites, or each individual, first each individual one. But as the video goes on, it'll list all the sites that I told you about. I can only put 5 cards in a video, okay? Or any channel that I'm plugging or endorsing. It'll list it right there, okay? Yes. So it costs about $200 or $300. I'm gonna make a pit stop up here at this Love's gas station and quit babbling on, because I want to get some propane for my rig. I mean, for my, yeah, both my propanes need to be filled up. Might as well get it here before I get further at home, because it's harder to get propane where I live to get it refilled. They do want to do the switch out. It's cheaper, ladies and gentlemen. The guys might know this. I don't know women. A lot of women will probably know this, but if you don't know it, I find it's much more frugal to fill your propane tank than to trade it in. It's less money a gallon. I can fill my propane tank for $2.99 at most Loves. They're mostly all the same price. $2.99 a gallon most of the time. I'll see what they are here if they have it. Not all of them have it. Fill my propane for $2.99 opposed to trading it in for 20 bucks, which comes to $5 a gallon. That's a no-brainer. So check out this channel I'm telling you about, and I'll put the name up. I'm sorry, you know, I'm having a senior moment. I don't always remember all the names, but I'll get them for you and give them to you. Be back.
In 1/10 of a mile, turn right onto Park Hill Street.
Okay, they have propane. There's the propane tank. Propane. Okay, Kentucky, you're blocking the pumps, and I don't see any propane tanks in your rig. Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you, it's a scorcher out there. Scorcher. Because the humidity in Illinois is very high. High humidity. So, I don't know if this guy's waiting to get into the tank or what. Okay, so it was $22.43. $22.43 to fill up both of my tanks. One tank was empty. It took 3.9, so it took 4 gallons. Okay. The other tank took 2 gallons, plus odds, you know, a couple of tenths. So together it was 6.8 gallons. So for 7 gallons, it was $22.43 with tax and whatever. Now, if I would have traded it in, and the tanks are only filled they fill the tanks 80%. Okay, so if I would have traded it in, it would have been 21. Over here, I'm looking at it right now. I'm going to show it. $21.99, not counting tax, to trade it in. Okay, so I stopped in Ina, Illinois, Southern Illinois, to get propane at the Love's. Love's has become my best friend when I'm traveling. I prefer it to most of the stations because it's got a truck stop. I can spend the nights. Well, I'm almost at Family Land. Not Candyland, the Family Land. Almost there. Just want to make sure I don't hit any deer. They were supposed to pave this road, and I've been fighting with the county or the township about it, and I got them to at least gravel it so it's drivable, and they were supposed to pave it this spring, but then there was COVID, so couldn't do it. So my son's got the gate open for me. He's here. I'm so excited to see my boy. My young man, he's man. Okay, let's see.
I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.